Hello! Welcome back to Harry Has a Cocktail, episode 39. I have to make sure of that. No, 38. Episode 38. I'm back after kind of an absence for quite a while. Some things have been going on, and I don't know, I just haven't been feeling quite up to it these days. But I have to say, today I voted early in the presidential election and I have a little bit of extra energy today. Also, last week on Instagram, one of the fans of the show mentioned to me that he missed seeing Harry Has a Cocktail, and I said, maybe I should give the fans what they want. Sometimes it's hard for me to use the word fans because, well, anyway. So I'm back and I've been looking over some of my old episodes and I recently realized that there is a massive gap in the drinks that I've presented. If you're a follower of the program, you know that I really enjoy classic cocktails. I guess I'm a classy guy. One episode that I have not done yet here on the show is a Negroni. I mean, how's that possible? I started drinking Negronis while I was on tour with Wicked back in 2017, so I've been drinking them for quite a while. So I thought I would present here the classic Negroni with a small twist. First, let me give you a little bit of boozy lore. The Negroni has been around since probably the early 20th century, maybe somewhere around the 1920s. It is known as sort of the most famous cocktail to come out of Italy. It took a long while to catch on though. This is a bitter drink. If you don't like bitter drinks, you will not like a Negroni, especially the classic Negroni. The cocktail was named after a bibulus. Bibulus? I don't think I know the word bibulus. I'm gonna have to look that up. Bibulus is an adjective which means excessively fond of drinking alcohol. Good word to know when you do a cocktail show. It was named after a bibulous, globe-trotting, rodeo-riding Florentine count who liked his Americanos strong. Americano, you might know if you've been to Italy, is basically their version of our coffee, which is espresso with some hot water added. And what he used to say was, some gin in that, please. So he used to put gin in his coffee. The cocktail crept along in limited popularity throughout the 20th century. Apparently, Nureyev drank them, Tennessee Williams had his characters sip them in his novel The Roman Spring of Mrs. Stone, and Orson Welles discovered the drink while acting in a film in Italy in 1947. He famously commended the cocktail with the almost too perfect quote, "The bitters are excellent for your liver, the gin is bad for you. They balance each other." So that is the... Let's get to the drink now, shall we? These are the three ingredients that go into a classic Negroni. First, we have gin. Now, this is a very special gin. This is not a very typical gin you might use in a Negroni. The bottle is so damn pretty. Look at that. Gray Whale gin. This was given to me by my very good friend Don. Hello, Don. I'll explain to you in a little bit why I'm using this. The other ingredients are sweet vermouth and Campari. We're going to make it in a rocks glass and we're going to garnish it with an orange twist. Now, here's the thing about a Negroni. Negroni packs lots and lots and lots and lots of flavor. Even if you use a regular gin, something like Gordon's or Beefeater, when you use a regular gin in a Negroni, it's already going to have a lot of flavor. What I've chosen to do is give it even more flavor by using this Gray Whale. Gray Whale is made with juniper, limes, fir tree, sea kelp, mint, and almonds. I mean, California Botanicals says right here on the bottle. So this is going to pack a lot of flavor into this Negroni. But I thought, hey, what the hell? It's my first time back in a while. Episode 38. Let's have a drink with a huge amount of flavor, shall we? We shall. Here is how you make a Negroni. First, you're going to take your rocks glass. Then you are going to put into your rocks glass a big ice cube. You've seen me use these before. These are my big ice cubes. I've got 2 left. I'll use this one for Sean's Negroni later. You take your big ice cube and put it right into the glass. Now, the beautiful thing about this drink is that it's very easy to remember because it's 3 equal parts. However, because here's the thing, Campari is very potent. I like to go ahead and put in a little bit of extra gin. Here is how you make a Negroni. First, we are going to use 1.5 ounces of gin. 1! Next, we are going to use 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. 1! And finally, we are going to use 1 ounce of Campari. 1! Now, as you can see, I have made it directly in the glass. There's no need for a shaker for this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stir it right in my glass until it's nice and cold, probably about 20 seconds. You can use a bar spoon for this, but I go ahead, because it's already in the glass, I go ahead and use a what is this? A chopstick. Because I don't know, I don't want the metal to ruin the inside of my glass, so I use wood. So here we go, 20 seconds. Okay, and now we are going to garnish it with an orange twist. Here is your twist. Express yourself. Express your twist. Express. You can put it over the rim if you like, and then just drop it right ahead in there. Now let's go ahead and taste the Negroni. Okay, usually on this show, I usually make things that I haven't tasted before. I, of course, have tasted a Negroni before, but this is the first time I've ever tasted a Negroni with the gray whale inside. I have to say, it's doing exactly what I hoped it would. It is incredibly flavorful. And actually, I think I kind of prefer it to some of the other gins that I've used because it is balancing out the Campari really nicely. What I tend to not really love about Campari is Campari can be very, very syrupy. It's a liqueur that is made in Milano. It's made from orange peels. It's very potent, very strong, very bitter. It's also why I like to use 1.5 ounces of gin instead of 1 ounce. Normally the Negroni is made with 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of Campari, 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. I prefer to have a little bit more of my gin component kind of pop up a little bit to kind of balance all that out, okay? So that is your classic Negroni. I hope you like it. So give the Negroni a try. I don't know if you've noticed, there may have been a few times in this recording where there was somebody singing in the background. My husband is recording some things in the bedroom. It's something very special he's working on. I can't wait until we show it to the world. Go out there and vote, everyone. I promise you it'll make you feel good. Thank you, as always, for watching Harry Has a Cocktail, and cheers.